Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to give you an inside view on what it takes to black out yourself Y62 headlights, and I'm going to do it with Raptor coat. So stay tuned. I'll try and save you time if you give this a shot, and inbox down the bottom if you have any questions. Alright, so I'm going to start with removing these screws. Once it's hot, I don't want to be waiting for it to cool down and set on me while I undo screws, and then I can't get it apart, I've got to heat it up again. So make sure you undo these first, save you a bit of a hassle later. Alright, so if it's soft and you're worried it might melt, I'm just going to do this to be safe. Remove everything as you go. That could melt during the job. Alright, I've put a hole in this. Now I took a few tips from Joel, JP Captured, so thanks mate. I hope this goes well. I'll put a hole in the box. I'll keep an eye on all this as it gets hotter, and fingers crossed nothing bad happens. And then after a little while, I'll just check the temperature, 10-ish minutes maybe, we'll see. And I'll give it a shot and see if I can split it apart. Right, time to put in the light. On the top I put 2 holes. I've got gaffer tape over them. I don't really know if it's going to get too hot, but I'm going to watch the temperature. And if I think it's going too hot, I'll just release that to let a bit of heat out. And I'll just gauge it 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to try and control the temperature and then check it, try again, see how we go. Let's turn it on. So it's not hot enough. I'm going to go from an average of 80, 90, I'm going to get it up to about 110 for about 5 minutes. I've also noticed I'm losing a bit of heat through some of these gaps. So that may not be helping. We'll just see how this goes. Good wholesome feed. Let's give this another shot. Definitely a lot hotter this time. Oh wow, that makes all the difference. All the difference. It was about 10 minutes at 110 degrees, so I think that's done the job. All off. Now we just have to undo those screws. so inclined, now is the right time to put on a halo or any other aftermarket light pods you might want to do. Time to leave that and spray that. Alright, do these. There's also this clear lens for your indicator, so I'm going to pull that off so I don't get any black on it too. Small tabs just to release to get it off. Voila, puppy. Now let the sanding begin. Now the beauty of Raptor Coat, it's not like a lot of paints when painting on plastic, it's very strong. At the very least you've got to clean it and put on adhesion promoter. At the best, I'm going to sand it, give it the best adhesion it can get. As a polyurethane essentially, it needs something to bond to, so adhesion promoter, or I'm using 80 grit sandpaper. I'm trying to get it into all of the spots that it may delaminate and come off down the track. I don't want to be pulling this apart again. I want it to be right from the start. Alright, all sanded, ready for Raptor Coat. I've taped in here for something different. That's where the indicator and the parker are going to be, so that's going to be clear anyway. Gun's all filled, ready to go. But just going to do a test spray before I spray the lights. Let's give this a shot. Don't forget the mask. Stinks. Right, so that is after one spray coat. The next one is a dust coat, which gives it more of a fine particle spray and just builds up the body, covers up the scratches. Coming up nicely though, so happy.
Okay, ventilation.
Woo! That came up a treat. Raptor coated blackout lights. Have a look. You be the decider. Mint. Woo! Is heated up the Sikaflex, soften that on both headlight and lens, and filled in all of it with a decent amount because you don't want to be pulling these apart again if you get moisture into them. Keep it warm so it all blends in and melts together and seals nicely. make sure you line it up. Nice and firm. Keep your hands and fingers separate with Sikaflex so you don't put it over the top of the lens. Well, that's a wrap. Hope you like what you've seen. Like, subscribe, and I'll do another video for the install. There's quite a bit involved. So that's the R&R of the lights, blackout of the lights, and yeah, stay tuned for the install video. Hopefully it'll look good. See you then.